come your Wildcats. Rocking the white unis for this game. For this game today, Corbin's going to be in goal. Milo will be skating out. Eagan is down a man with JP Doyle having the flu. So his Duluth tournament is unfortunately over. However, I believe, and I'm sure he is watching from home, and able to cheer on his team to get this victory tonight. An important game for Eagan. Need to get a win here and hoping to get in the top two of their bracket, or their pool. Top two get to play in the semis for a chance at the championship. The loss here today will pretty much all but wrap up Eagan having to play for 5th place or worse. Very important that the boys come out strong this evening. Corbin takes one off the dome during warm-ups as Weston just fires one right in there. It gave Milo trouble in the last game. He'll be skating out today, this evening. He rips a shot right into Corbin's chest. Brings one off the post and goes over into the netting. Weston takes one off the crossbar. Dialed in. All right, we got a minute till game time here, folks. And in the spirit of the Olympics, representing the United States of America today is your Eagan Wildcats. And representing Team Canada is the team from Thunder Bay, Ontario, the West End Bruins. Just to get a little bit of national rivalry going on here, we're going to be calling the game for Team USA and Team Canada today. Now we got the clock restarting at 5 minutes. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. They're struggling with the scoreboard. Got the B squad through all the scores. ready to go. It's Team Canada versus Team USA. Again, just to tell you the stakes, Eagan needs a win here to have any chance of playing for the championship tomorrow. Coach Corey's got the U.S. team skating a lap. Herb Brooks will be proud. Make sure this team has energy going into the third period. They've already played one game this morning, so they're going to need to dig deep this evening. All right, start the game for Team USA. It'll be Weston Dean. Jake Croucher is going to be his right winger. Left winger is going to be Milo Chang, wearing the captain's C. Double E at D, Evan and Emmett will be holding the blue line. USA wins the face-off, gets it back to Emmett. Chops now down towards Corbin at goal. Emmett's going to get to it before it gets to Corbin. Throws the puck up the boards to Milo. Milo controls it there, gets knocked off his stick. As Weston Dean now takes it up the ice. Weston with a chance here. Backhand shot, behind the net. Jake tries to chop it back behind. Gets intercepted there by Canada. Right in front for Weston. He goes around, wraparound attempt here. He's got Milo in the slot. He takes a shot. Off. Good save there by the Canada goalie. As now Weston Dean turns and fires. Another save. Another shot by Weston. A kick save by Team Canada's goalie. Jake's got it in the corner. Milo comes in to pinch. He controls the puck. Goes right to the net. Gets knocked off his stick. As Canada's able to control now, and they push it forward. Kept in there by Evan. As Milo spins. Emmett's able to keep it in the zone. Weston goes after it. Milo the puck back for Emmett. Emmett swings and misses. And now the puck's in the neutral zone to Evan. And they're going to call that offsides, despite Canada throwing the puck into their own zone. But that'll allow the U.S. to get a change. As Everett Johnson comes out. Hayden Capen will be right wing. Grayson Crick will be left wing. Louis and Teddy will be your defensive pair. Face-off one to Canada. They're going to push it back to Teddy at the center ice. Teddy's going to skate it in here. And that'll be offsides on Hayden, as he was in early. 10:31 left of the first period. Face-off won by Everett. Sweeps it into the Canadian zone. As now Louis got it at center ice. Louis is going to throw it in deep. Comes free now. Back to Louis at the blue line. Louis shoots towards the net. Goes through Hayden's legs. Grayson now has it. Grayson behind the net. Loses the puck. Gets intercepted there by Canada. They're going to throw this down the ice for an icing. We're going to face off in the Canadian defensive zone to the left of their goaltender. Slow start to the game a little bit. Both teams just getting their legs underneath them a little. Eagan's had some good chances in front of the net. Sorry, Team USA has had some good chances in front of the net. Everett will take the face-off. Wins it back to Teddy. Teddy with a shot. Rocket. Oh, good save there by the goaltender. Well save. Teddy has just really been ripping the puck. Grayson gets it for Hayden. Hayden below the net. Tries to center it out front for Everett, but gets knocked away. Everett and Hayden fight for the puck. Everett has it there. Tries to centering pass. Just knocked off his stick. Still fights for the puck. Gets it back. Past Louis. As he's going to skate this down. Louis takes the puck up. Throws it just out of the reach of Hayden. And now Grayson and Weston are both catching up to it. Weston Dean, just tries to pass it back for Grayson to keep the puck from being iced. As Louis travels with the puck. Hayden had it on his stick. Now in front for Hayden. Puck just scores free to the right of the net. Ooh. Weston has it now in the corner. Centering pass right out front for Grayson. Grayson scores! Grayson Crick with the goal to put the U.S. up 1-0. And the celebration goes awry. United States up 1-0 over Canada. Good pass there from goaltender. Puck comes to the corner for Thomas. Thomas fighting for the puck. Gets it out behind. Weston's back behind the net. Got Jake out front. Good strong play there by Jake to get it out front, but there was nobody there. As Weston now pressures the puck. Emmett has it. Throws it towards the net. Just bounces left of the net. As now Jake goes after it in the corner. Gets spun around. Comes back for Evan. Evan's not able to keep it out. Now it gets stolen there by Canada. Emmett's back and uses his stick to knock it free. Gets it to Jake. That'll be an offsides on Canada. They'll get a face-off just outside the United States zone with 8:08 left in the first period.
Story for Eagan, number 48, Grayson Kirk. Assisted by number 24, Weston Dean.
All right, here we go. Face-off for Everett. Milo to his left, Hayden to his right. Face-off went behind, or through Everett's legs. He just started backing up to go get that puck. Now Milo's got it. He's got the head of steam up the ice. Centering pass right out front for Hayden, just behind him. As now Everett has it. Takes a few moves, shoots. Couldn't find the puck, it was behind the net. Evans got it. He throws it towards the net. Bouncing around, gets knocks free. As Everett now controls. Everett has it there. Shoots it towards the net again. Hayden was out front, just couldn't get his stick on it. Hayden has it in the corner. Pass up to Emmett. Emmett with a shot. Tip attempt there by Everett is no go. Everett gets it back for Evan. Evan just throws it towards the net. Comes right to Milo in the slot. He takes a shot. Just goes wide right. Another centering pass right up for Milo. Again in the high slot. Fighting for the puck. Moves. Centering pass right up front for Hayden. Covered. Oh no, it's still free. As Everett now has it. Throws it back out front for Milo again. Milo shoots. He scores! Milo Chang with the second goal of the game. Assist to Everett Johnson. Milo's just camping in the high slot there. Had multiple opportunities and finally knocked one home. That'll put the U.S. up 2-0. It's the second one of these today. Weston's just thrown over the net. Centering pass. Bounced through some bodies. Drake tried to get it on his stick. Now Teddy's got it. Teddy fires it towards the net hard. Goes wide left. Grayson has it behind his net. Now Jake comes in to support as Grayson goes down. Jake's got it out front for Weston just off his stick. Puck comes free now. Teddy's able to keep it in. Jake has it at the half wall. Gets it to the corner to Grayson. Grayson centers for Weston behind the net. Weston chases it down. Weston fights for the puck in the corner. Has it on his stick. Fights for the puck. Gets a pass back to Louis. Just hops over Louis' stick into the neutral zone. But Teddy's able to get it there. Teddy Grangs takes the puck up. Oh, gets run down there. As the Canadian player was like a wrecking ball. Oh, little Canadian on Canadian action there. Now in front of the net, backhand attempt. Score! Weston Dean with the goal. That puts the U.S. up 3-0. On that, hits the back of the Canadian player. As he gets it pushed up, Everett takes him down. Evans shoots the puck wide to the left right of the net, sorry. Thomas now has it in the corner. Tries to pass it over for Hayden, gets intercepted. As now the Canadians try to clear the zone, and they're not able to. Hayden has it now, tries to make a move. Now comes right onto Thomas's stick. He pushes it forward towards the net, gets intercepted there by Team Canada. Emmett with a great job there at the blue line, keeping the puck in. Throws the puck towards the net. Over for Hayden. Hayden passes over to Thomas. Oh, just hopped over his stick. As now Canada's up the ice. All right. Puck goes behind the net for Evan. Milo's going to be over there as well. Milo has it. Weston Dean up the ice. Stretch pass. Great stretch back for Weston. Here he goes. Takes a shot and scores. Weston Dean. Second goal of the game. Great pass there. I'm not sure who did that, but it was a great pass. And that puts the U.S. up 4-0. Close. Oh, we're going to get a tripping penalty here on Canada. Well, actually, we're going to get a penalty on Eagan. Tripping penalty on Eagan. Or sorry, on Team USA. Weston Dean's going to go to the box for a minute for tripping. So U.S. will be on a 1 minute penalty kill here. A man down. Milo's going to take the face off. Wins it over to Teddy. Teddy's up the ice. Teddy skates after the puck. Oh, just couldn't get it on his stick. And he'll be offsides. Face off right outside the Canadian zone.
Second goal, number 41, Everett Johnson. Followed by third goal, number 24, Weston Dean. And the fourth goal, number 24, Weston Dean.
All right. USA takes the puck. Jake's got it in the zone. Gets knocked off his stick. Good play by Milo. Just coming in hard to get that puck free. Now he's got it on his stick. Milo Chang. Dipsy Doodles at the blue line. Now Teddy has it. Teddy tries getting it over to Jake. Because now Jake has it behind the net. He's got Milo up front again. Puck comes free to Teddy. Teddy with a shot. Oh, just hits some bodies out front as half of Team Canada was down on the ice. Puck comes free to Teddy again. Great pass. As now Teddy's able to keep it in the zone. Eagan is on a penalty kill here, but they're putting on the pressure. Louis takes the puck at his blue line and keeps it into the neutral zone. And now Jake's going to give way to Teddy on this one. As Teddy now has it. Slapper, fakes the slap shot. Snap shot, saved by the Canadian goaltender. With 3:16 left in the first period. Team USA up 4-0. Everett's going to take the face off. He's got Grayson to his left and Hayden to his right. Double E at D, Emmett and Evan holding the blue line. Puck comes free to Hayden. Each throws it to the corner. Now the puck's behind the net. Gets thrown up the boards for Evan. Evan's got it. Shoots it towards the net. Goes through some bodies. Oh, good pad save there by the Canadian goaltender. As Grayson has it in the corner. He centers the pass up for Hayden. It's sitting in the crease. Oh, just gets shot wide. Grayson back behind the net to Hayden. Emmett wants the puck at the blue line. Hayden doesn't see him. Hayden centers. Shot just wide right. Hayden throws it off the back of the cage. Comes out to Grayson. Another great save by the Canadian goaltender. That was impressive. As Grayson whiffs on a shot. Emmett comes in. Emmett backhands it towards the net. There's a stick on the ice. One of the Canadian defensemen doesn't have his stick. He kicks the puck to the corner. This now comes free to Hayden. Hayden shoots it wide to the left. Grayson's got the puck. Stick still on the ice. Grayson turns around. Backhand attempt right for Hayden in front. He backhands it wide left. Hayden has the puck. Oh, now Grayson's got it. Grayson passes it back for Emmett. Great pass by Grayson as Emmett throws it off the stick on the ice. Puck gets ring around to Evan. Evan keeps it in the zone. He throws it back. It got knocked down by Team Canada, and they throw it down the ice for an icing to take off the heat. We'll get an offensive zone face-off here for Team USA with a minute 51 left in the first period. Maybe the goalie stick on the ice, and maybe the defenseman gave the goalie the stick. I don't know. Weston to take the face-off. He wins it back to Teddy. Teddy fires a shot, gets knocked down behind the net. And it comes to the corner. Thomas fights for it there. Centering pass over for Teddy. Teddy with a shot. Glove save. Wow, what a save by Team Canada. Just sniped that out of the air. I think that was going to go high anyway, but still a great save all the same. We're going to face off on the near boards here. A minute 35 left in the period. Weston loses the face off to Team Canada. They control the puck, but it gets up now to Teddy. Teddy fires it to the corner. Behind the net for Weston. Weston gets knocked down behind the net. As now Jake controls it. Jake tried to pass it over for Thomas. He just had to get his engine started there. We're going to get a penalty on Thomas, I believe, for a hook. Thomas, we're in the under C. Oh, it's actually going to be another. I'm not sure who this is on. It's on Eagan. All right, it is on Thomas for a hook. So Eagan will be down a man for a minute with a minute 15 left in the first period. Milo wins the fight face-off. Puck still is sitting on the face-off dot. Still fighting for it as Milo fell twice. But now Evan controls the puck. He's got Hayden with him. Makes a move. Skirts in front of Hayden. Puck comes free to Hayden now. Hayden with the shot. Saved by the Canadian goaltender. Coming up big here to keep this lead at 4-0. Team USA. All right, Team USA is still on the penalty kill here for another 42 seconds. Face-off one back to Evan. Evan throws the puck up to Hayden. Hayden's right there, just backhands it wide of the net. As Canada throws it up the boards. Kept in there by Evan. Evan shoots the puck again back towards the net. Tip and get tapped by Hayden. He rebounds it. He scores! Hayden Capin with the goal. That'll put the U.S. up 5-0. Assist to Evan Uspin with the shot. Bouncing around there, and Hayden was able to chop at it a couple times. 41 seconds. That was a shorthanded goal for Team USA. It's knocked out again as they were kind of headhunting there a little bit. As now Grayson has the puck up the ice. Grayson with a shot. Saved by the Canadian goaltender. Puck comes free out front, right through Everett's legs. Okay, here we go. Now there's going to be the penalty call. That'll be a roughing penalty. Or maybe maybe the net just came off its posts. Eagan's waiting here to figure out what's going on. Even the penalty box guy thought it was a penalty. But to nobody's liking, that was not called. So it'll be shorthand still for Eagan for 7 more seconds. Oh, nope, they are calling a penalty. All right. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey here for 7 seconds. As 15's coming off the ice for Ross. One minute on the clock there for that penalty. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey here. Puck comes back for Teddy. Teddy's got all day. Skates the puck into the circle, takes the shot, scores! Teddy Grangs with a snipe! As he chirps a little bit there for the Canadian team. Team USA is up now 6-0. 4-on-4 hockey was over there, so. Everett wins it back to Louis. Louis controls the puck. Everett takes the shot, saved there by the Canadian goaltender. Last chance here for Jake. Oh, just snuck wide right. Team USA takes a 6-0 lead into the second period here. Team USA comes out for the second period here, going right to left. Weston Dean will take the face-off. Hayden's going to be left wing. Milo will be right wing. And the boys are a little confused. I guess we're going left to right now. Everybody's spinning their sticks, like who knows what reason. But Weston will take the face-off. Hayden is right of him. All right, face-off one to Weston going forward. That'll be all sides on Hayden as Weston played with the puck. Now loses it off his stick. As Evan fights for it there along the boards. Puck comes out of the corner, centering pass. Good job there by Emmett to break that loose. As now Weston Dean has the puck and goes up the ice. Weston Dean out in front of everybody. Breakaway shot here. Takes a move and scores. Weston Dean with the hat trick. That'll put Team USA up 7-0. The celebration back to the bench, just straight back to the faceoff. Team USA, not Eagan. Everett to take the face off. Looks like Teddy is now at the right wing. Thomas and Louis will be your defensemen. Grayson still left wing. The puck comes back to Thomas. Thomas throws it forward into the zone. Grayson's there. Grayson with the puck in the corner. Comes back to Louis. Louis just can't control it. Takes a shot on net. That stick was played with a high stick, and that's going to get blown dead. All right, we're going to come all the way down into the USA defensive zone to the right of Corbin. Face off one back to Louis. Louis rings it around the boards for Thomas. Thomas gets pinched off. As Canada throws it back below the end line. Thomas passes up for Teddy. Just past his stick. As now Canada throws it back towards the net. Thomas controls it. Thomas passes out front of Teddy, but Teddy's able to control it out of the zone. Up for Everett. Everett with a head of steam. Takes the shot, save, and covered by the Canadian goaltender. 9:21 left in the second period. Weston Dean signals to Emmett. Puck's coming your way. Emmett, be ready to go. Just couldn't get it to him. Now it does come to Emmett. He takes a shot from the blue line, bounces through some sticks, goes below the end line. Weston has it there behind the net, gets dumped as Hayden tried to shoot it. Weston Dean with the puck. Plays with it. Hayden's out front, tries a centering pass. This goes off the side of the net. We have a whistle. And we're going to have a penalty here, it looks like, on Team Canada. Number 12. He's going to go to the box for a hook, I think. Didn't really get a signal on that one, so I'm just guessing here. Eagan's going to be on, or sorry, Team USA is going to be on a power play. Puck comes to the corner for Jake. Jake throws it back up the blue line to Emmett. Emmett has it there, shoots it towards the net, goes off of Weston's stick. Puck's out front. Weston Dean's there. Hayden also chops at it. Shot gets blocked there by Canada. And now Canada clears. Emmett catches up to the puck at his blue line. Whiffs on a pass there over for Weston. As now Weston has it. Weston's up the ice. Weston gets the puck knocked off his stick as Hayden throws it back towards the net. Intercepted by Canada. Now Emmett's got it. Emmett takes the shot. Bounces around. And it goes in! Bouncing puck. Emmett Kessler with the goal. That's why they always shoot it, because you never know what's going to happen. And Team USA is up now 8-0. Comes free now to Everett. Everett tries a pass out front for Teddy. Teddy's got it on his stick. Just bounces off a Canadian defender out front. And now Canada throws it up to the blue line. Louis got it. Louis skates forward, takes a shot, but gets knocked off the puck. As Everett Johnson now has it in the corner. He's got Teddy out front. Just can't get the puck off his stick to get it to Teddy. Now Teddy's going to come in to support. Teddy's got it. He's got Milo in the circle. Teddy dipsy doodles around, gets it to Everett. Everett shoots it wide. Ooh. Eagan player got dumped over there, but we're going to get a penalty now for a rough or hand pass. Or I'm not sure what that was. So they come outside the zone, so it was a hand pass. Eagan used the hand pass there. So Weston will take the face off. Sorry, Team USA used the hand pass. All right, here we go. Hayden's got the puck. He throws it forward for Weston. Hayden keeps it in. Passes it over to Weston. Weston centering pass, just can't get through to Hayden. Canada gets it back up to the half wall. Now they center it here. Just off his stick as Grayson came back. Grayson's gained the Canadian zone. Skates through a few defenders, gets chopped free to Hayden. Then it shoots it towards the net. Goes behind, brings it around to Weston. Weston throws it off to Hayden. Hayden still fights for the puck in the front of the crease. And now comes free back to Weston. Weston skates through a couple defenders, gets knocked off his stick. Now Evan will just throw it in deep. And Hayden will go collect it in the corner. Hayden tries a centering pass. Good job of the Canadian goalie there to knock that behind the net. Hayden passes back for Emmett. Emmett throws it towards the net, goes off some sticks to the corner. Weston Dean has it. He passes back for Evan. Evan tries to throw it back towards the goal. This is just going to be iced by Team Canada. And we're going to get a face-off in the Canadian zone, just to the left of the goaltender with 4:18 left in the second period, and we have a running clock as well. Thomas just bit it on the ice. Caught that on video, Thomas. You don't have to look around. Everett to take the face-off. Teddy Grings is right wing. Jake Krauscher is left wing. He came in late. Shot towards the net. Jake's right there in front. Tries a backhand. Just gets knocked free and out of the zone as Thomas tracks it down in the neutral zone. Thomas has the puck there at his own blue line. Passes over for Jake. Teddy takes it in the zone. Tries to make a move, gets knocked to the boards. Steady fights for the puck. Jake centered it, but nobody home there for Team USA. Everett fights for it in the corner. He's got Jake out front of the net. Tries to pass. Just gets knocked off his stick. Puck comes free now to Louis, and it's out of the zone. Louis got the puck. Passes it over for Thomas. Thomas just throws it in the zone. And Jake and Everett are there. The Canadians are able to take it up the ice. Get out of the zone for Louis. Louis skates it back in. Louis got a shot here. Louis takes a shot. Oh, blocked there by the Team Canada. They throw it back behind their net. Comes out front for Teddy, just off his stick, and now Thomas has to track it down. Thomas takes the puck behind his net. Passes it up for for Jake out of his reach. And this should not be icing, as the Canadian player was right there. I think he wanted it to be, but Everett now has the puck in the corner. Everett fights for it there. Was going to do a back wraparound, but thought otherwise. Now he passes it to the far boards as Thomas pinches down. Tries the centering pass to Jake. It's intercepted. Canada rings it around the boards, and there's nobody home on the right side of the ice. And it's down the ice, and this should be icing. And it is. With a minute 57 left in the second period. We're going to face off to the left of the Canadian goaltender. Eight 0 Team USA. Weston Dean will take the face-off. Hayden's out there at right wing. Milo's at left wing. Face-off won by the Canadians. As they now ring it around the boards. Evans going to hold it in at the blue line. Will not hold it at the blue line. So now he plays it over to Emmett. Emmett will skate it in the zone as Hayden was able to get back on side. Good centering pass there by Emmett. Hayden tried to pass it over for Weston, and it gets knocked free there by Team Canada. Milo's got the puck now. He tries to skate it into the zone, gets knocked off his stick. Now Emmett just throws it in deep. As Hayden tracks it down in the corner. Passes over to Milo. Milo had Weston out front, but he went straight to the net. Now the puck squirts free to the corner. Team Canada picks it up. And they're down the ice. They're going to throw it in deep. Evans going to chase it down. He'll get it over to Hayden. Hayden just throws it off the boards. Canada throws it back in. It's now controlled there by Evan. Now Milo has it behind his net. Milo's up the ice, gets kicked free there by the Canadian player, so this should not be icing. But they call icing anyway. 14 seconds, that's going to do it for the end of the period here, as the clock's just going to run down. Both teams know it, so they're not even trying to go to the other end of the ice. There we go. The referees wanted to have that face-off down there, but neither Canada or U.S. wanted to have that. So we're going to go to the third period. The Team USA up 8-0. Not a lot of coaching going on here between periods. Coaches are pretty silent. The boys are just kind of coaching themselves at this point. Actually, I see Coach Corey drawing something up on the whiteboard, so maybe we'll see the flying V here in the third period. Team USA comes out for the third, going right to left. Corbin's in goal. Haven't really said his name much today, this evening. He's made some good saves. We don't have a shot tracker here, so we don't know how many shots on goal for each team, but All right, Emmett Kessler takes the face off, goes right to the net. Has a shot here, and he scores. Oh, yeah, he scores. All right, want to make sure. Emmett Kessler just takes the puck off the face-off and within 10 seconds scores the 9th goal for Team USA. Weston Dean now has it. Plays with the puck in the circle. Centering pass, intercepted. Louis got it on his stick. Backhand attempt, just goes off the side of the net. Louis has it still. Centers it for Emmett. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty here on Eagan, or the puck, or the net came off. The net came off its moorings again. Right as Emmett ripped a shot that went wide right and high. The face off in the Canada zone. As they're playing our song on the loudspeaker. All right, face-off one over to Everett at the blue line. There's some players are playing different positions here. Milo has the puck, takes a shot on net. Oh, it goes off a defenseman out front, but wide left. Evan comes back, steals the puck. And now he's up the ice with it. Evan Oosman loses it, gets knocked down. As now it comes to Grayson. I've lost track of the puck. All right, Everett now has it on the far boards. He's going to skate it in the zone. End of the corner. Everett with the puck, throws it behind the net. Milo's over there. Milo tries to throw it towards the net and whiffed on a shot. Ooh, then he trips over a stick. As now Hayden has it behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, just on the backhand of Evan. Evan wanted that on his forehand. Evan tried to get the puck over to Hayden. Gets intercepted there by Canada. Kept in by the U.S. Shot towards the net. Gets onto Hayden's stick. As now he spins. Passes it back to Grayson. Grayson whiffs on a shot and falls down. And here goes Canada off the ice. Oh, and he falls down with a heap as Everett's able to take the puck. Team Canada's hungry for a goal. Now you got Everett Johnson. Oh, he just loses the puck off his stick. Regains control. And a save by the Canadian goaltender. Ooh, are they hurt? Hopefully they're not hurt. That's not a good sign there for the Canadian goaltender. As the EMT is going to come onto the ice. Stopped at 8:48 in the game as the Canadian goaltender gets attended to. He's up on his knees now. Not sure what's going to happen here if the goalie's hurt. He's back up, back down as both the USA and Canadian players tap their sticks for him. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Moving around pretty good still, so I think we're okay here. More stick tapping there for the Canadian goaltender. He's made some good saves today. Team USA is just too powerful. Emmett wins the face-off back for Weston. Weston throws it towards the net. Spins around, shoot on net there from Emmett. Shot on net from Emmett. As now Team Canada takes it behind the net. All right, here we go. Weston Dean, centering attempt for Jake. Jake shoots it. Just knocked off his stick. Emmett tries a backhand. As now it gets onto Grayson's stick. Emmett now throws it to the corner. Actually, that was Louis. It's really hard with the players are now in all these different positions, but Louis got the puck in the corner. Emmett's going to support. As the puck now gets thrown up the boards by Canada. Louis tries a centering pass, intercepted by Canada. Now they're up the ice with it. Weston Dean now has the puck on his stick. And he'll skate it up the ice. He's got Jake with him. Jake's now behind him as Weston gets tripped. And Jake takes a shot. Save, or at least hit a defender out front. And there's a penalty now going on Canada for a trip. As Weston was trying to sneak around the Canadian defenseman. 9-0 USA. 7:30 left in the game. We have a running clock. USA will be on a 1-minute power play here. Hayden Capen's going to take the face off. With 14 left of the game, and they stop the clock to put the penalty on the board. Number 16. 1 minute for tripping. Hayden Capen wins the face-off, gets it back to Everett. Everett makes a great move, loses an edge. As now Milo has it. Milo takes a shot, wide, to the corner now for Teddy. Now it's up the boards to Everett. Everett dances and throws it over for Grayson. Grayson's able to keep it in. Skates it up, takes a shot, tip attempt there by Hayden. Saved by the Canadian goaltender. Teddy with a hard pass back for Everett again. Everett takes a shot. Scores! Everett Johnson with a good screen there by Hayden. Putting Team USA up 10-0. They chase it down. Canadian defenseman throws it to the boards. But Hayden's able to get it in the corner. He tries a centering pass. Whiffs on a couple of chances there. And now he's going to throw it back up to the blue line for Thomas. Thomas takes the shot, hits off a Hayden out front, but right onto Weston's stick. Woo! What a save by Team Canada. Just gloves that out of the air, flashes that leather. Denies Weston his 4th goal of the game. And then Kessler's going to take the face off. Louis to his left and Evan to his right, I believe. Weston and Thomas will be your defensive pair. All right, puck comes to Louis, right in high slot, but gets knocked off his stick. As now Thomas controls it. Thomas throws it up the boards for Louis. Louis centers it up front for Emmett. This goes through the crease. As Team Canada tries to get it out. Weston's able to keep it in. Weston dances through the circle. In the slot, takes a shot, scores. Weston Dean, 4th goal of the game. That'll put USA up 11-0. Offsides, I believe. We'll get a wholesale change here for Team USA. Right outside the Canadian zone. Hayden Capen to take the face off. Jakes comes off the ice and Louis comes on. Hayden wins it over for Teddy. Teddy skates it into the Canada zone. That's a puck at the top of the circle. Back towards Everett. Everett has it at the blue line. Passes over to Grayson. Grayson takes a shot. Save. Rebound attempt. Back to Grayson. Grayson has it. Skates to the slot. Tries to make a move. Gets knocked off his stick. Louis with a great shot. Bounced off some bodies out front. Grayson now has it. Into the corner. Passes it back to the center there. Right to Everett. Everett with a shot. Shoots it. Wide right. And we're going to get a penalty here on Team USA. Or maybe that crossed over the blue line for offsides. I guess. Hayden to take the face off. Milo to his left, Jake to his right. Hayden wins it forward into the neutral zone. Canada now has it. Now Everett's got it at center ice. Ever Johnson pushes the puck towards the center to Jake. Oh, and Jake was offsides. So now we got 2 refs blowing their whistles. Not sure about what's going on. All right, that was offsides. So, Hayden will take the face-off with 2:28 left in the game. Hayden gets it into the zone clean. That'll be onside. Kept in there by Hayden. Jake picked up the puck and then fell down. He's on his feet, but now Team Canada's got it. Canada's up the ice. They're just going to throw it up. This should be icing. And it is. With 2:06 left. And a running clock. 11-0, Team USA. Emma Kessler to take the face off. Milo to his left, Jake to his right. Thomas and Weston are back. Face off 1 to Team Canada. They skated behind their net. They center it out front. Never want to do that. As it comes now onto Weston's stick. Weston with 4 goals in the game. Takes the shot. Threw some bodies out front. Off the post. Emmett hit one off the post. He collects in the corner. Tries a centering pass. Goes through some bodies. Right on to Jake's stick. But then controlled and sent to the corner by Canada. Emmett's got it there. Throws it back. Just past Thomas. As Thomas surveys the situation. Passes it up for Milo. Now up for Jake. Jake skates it up. Gains the zone. Jake with a shot. Saved by the Canadian goaltender. Hayden Capon will take the face-off. Hayden Capon tries to go to the net. Just goes behind the net. Passes it to Louis. Louis just gets it knocked off his stick by Team Canada. To the boards. Hayden has it. Passes it over for Evan. Oh, Evan had a chance there. Just got knocked off his stick. As now the puck comes free. But Everett's able to quickly catch up with it. Grayson throws it forward. Canada now has it. Now Grayson's in the zone. He's got Louis to his right. And the horn sounds. And that'll pretty much do it. The United States beats Team Canada 11-0. I don't know what time the game is tomorrow because it depends on the standings. But keep posted to the YouTube channel and I'll have that uploaded with the correct game time sometime this evening. As your Eagan Wildcats, Team USA, beat Team Canada from Thunder Bay, Ontario, 11-0.